Yeah, Cracker Jack in the new place. We're gonna see how this works out. Probably move next month. We'll see.
It looks so like I just like looking at your background.
Yeah, this is
What you were.
This is it. Like it's
They're
just
so-
the one room
Yeah, that's
studio. You know, this is where I live. This is also where I do VR. This is also where I eat. It's everything right there.
Where do you sleep? Is it behind the couch?
Over here, there's a tiny room that I'm facing. So
Nice.
yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm amazed. There's nothing hanging out on the table. There's no toys to trip on.
Yep.
It's unbelievable.
You can see a piece of a toy at the base station right there.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
no, that's a work tool,
Yeah.
It is.
not a toy.
That's true. Yeah. I will tax deduct that piece. And yep, that door there in the back, that's a it's so minimal. That's a Juliet balcony. If you don't know what that is, it's just a door to the outside and a railing just on the other side of that door. There's not a balcony you can walk out onto. It's just a railing right on the other side of that door. So you open it to look out. You can touch the railing, but you can't walk out of that door. You know what I mean?
So yeah, it's so odd that's
Yeah.
You can basically that door is for opening, and you can Michael Jackson a baby over the railing.
Yeah. That's what you can do with it. Yep.
Great. And then if your name is Juliet, you can also use it to, I guess, talk to your boyfriend that you're not letting up for some reason.
There's so few uses for that door.
Because your families are fighting and there's been a long history. Yeah.
Yep. In fact, I went out that door. I opened it yesterday and I looked out, and on either side of me there are people with balconies. And they see me.
Them.
They see me looking out of my door, and I just said, "Okay, I'll just go back in."
They think they're so much better than you. Don't let them do that to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your little balcony that barely sticks out past your windows. Some people like really short balconies, okay?
Right. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it's not the balcony, it's how you use it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need all this overhang.
That's right. Yeah. I said to the people with the long balconies, I said, "Look, it's so short because I'm compensating for something, you know?"
Right.
Okay.
Wouldn't they be? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Fuck them.
Yeah. So.
Well, hi guys.
Yes. Hello.
What's going on, boys?
Not much. I think we're back to do a podcast. I don't really. You take 1 week off, and the world just passes you by.
It seems like it. Yeah.
But we're Mark, Steven, and Jeff with Hummy's VR Comedy Podcast.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. This is the 95th.
You said that right.
This is the 95th episode. So I think we're getting things right. I don't know.
We're trying. Sorry, not sorry to everybody. Didn't have an episode last week. A lot going on in our little lives.
Yes, a lot.
Some very exciting stuff, and we'll get to all that in just a minute. But first, a word.
Okay.
And guys, this is no ordinary word.
No?
This is one of the most... This actually... My brain shot clean out of my butthole the first time I read this word and its definition. I don't know if there's a word for that. I hope there is.
Oh, there's gotta be.
But
Okay, wow.
Crackerjack sent this in to us.
Okay, geez, this is.
It's-
what is this word?
It's my absolute favorite so far. Let me read it to you
Okay.
so that you'll hear it and then you'll know it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. The word is ibophobia. Now, let me spell this one for you
Okay.
because I might not be pronouncing it correctly. AIBOHPHOBIA.
Ibophobia. All right.
Mhm.
It's a fear of artificial intelligence.
Oh. Oh. Okay, that's good.
Good guess.
Ibo. Oh my God. Yeah.
I'm mad. I had a serious answer.
That is serious, and it's pretty good.
It's serious, and it's a good guess.
Ibophobia. I'll go a little more generic, and I'll say fear of intelligence.
Okay, and wow,
Wow.
Yeah.
two great
I just
guesses.
did the Price is Right
Price is
thing
Right.
to Mark.
Yeah.
One under.
Just went one under. Yeah. Okay.
All right, you scamming son of a bitch. I know what you're doing, trying to get your points.
Or
Yeah.
one over. Yeah, one over.
You know what I'm trying to do? Okay.
Has Drew Carey or Bob Barker ever just stopped and been like, what are you doing, man? Why you gotta be an asshole?
Yeah, I
Right.
know. You know that's not cool.
That's a
It's
scummy.
not.
Look, you're on TV. Don't do this.
Yeah.
Your kids are gonna see this.
Sure, you're
That's
going to win
right.
with the washer and dryer, but at what cost?
Right.
Mhm.
I mean, you're going to win it, so nothing, but also you're going to be known as that person that pulled that douchebag move.
That's right.
Let's
Yeah.
show him what he won.
What did we win, Josh?
All right. Well, this week's word, ibophobia, is the fear of palindromes.
Can you give me a definition of that?
Yeah, I don't know what.
A palindrome, I think, is a word or a phrase that is like a mirror image of itself. It halfway through. So, like, race car.
Right, that's the one example I knew of. Race car.
Race car is the same forward as it is backward.
Race car. Okay, yeah.
The letters are all. And if you look at the word ibophobia,
Mm-hmm.
it's actually a palindrome itself.
Oh!
Yep.
You can-
That's the sound of two brains blasting out of two buttholes.
Okay. All right.
Wow, so it's a fear of words that mirror each other?
Wow. Is that real?
Or
Then
is it
what a
the
cruel
thing?
joke to the word
Right?
makers.
Yeah. Wow. I can't
You
even
can't-
I can't even say my fear because it is what it is.
Right.
Oh, that is cruel, you word talkers, you word makers.
And by the way, people who say it is what it is, that's the only time you can say that.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to go
Wow,
too
all right,
hard
so
on that because I think it is still used, but my God, do I hate that phrase.
Yeah.
So how does someone discover that they have ibophobia? Do they? I mean, what a discovery! You write the word race car down and you hold it up to a mirror and you go, "Oh, I need to go to therapy."
Quick. I don't know how you find that one out. I don't know how that one manifests itself.
Okay.
But
Yeah. They should make the word ambulance a palindrome because you know how they spell it backwards on the car, so you can see it in the rearview mirror.
Yes. Good
They
point.
should, you know what I mean? They should change the word ambulance to something like, ambulubam. You know?
okay. Ambulabama.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's better. Okay. Anyway.
I agree.
My simple brain was just going for something like wow or mom.
Yeah, that's right.
That
So
is
they're afraid
actually-
of mom. They're afraid of wow. And do they recognize it immediately, or do they have to think about it and realize, oh, I should be afraid of this? It's weird.
Yeah, like do you have to show it to them in writing, or can they hear it? Do they? Oh man. Anybody, if you have ibophobia, call in. Let us
Mhm.
know. We won't say the word.
Call in. Yeah.
We're interested.
I'd like to hear from
Do you
you.
get? Yeah, we'll wait by the line, see if anybody calls. Give us a minute or two.
Jeez. Okay.
JK,
Oh.
JK. Well, so we've got the
Wow.
word, guys. What
So wild.
it is wild. And speaking of wild, wet and wild. We've had a wild week.
Yes. Yes, we did. It was eventful.
Mark, you did something. You did a thing, didn't you? You were, what was it? You were reading books, or I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, you were there, so I'm a little offended, but that's okay. Yeah, recorded the album, my first comedy album, so that will be out hopefully by the fall. And yeah, it was pretty crazy. We had a bunch of people from our Discord and some Hummy fans. What do we want to call them? Do you want to call them Hummy heads? We call them seeds.
Let's let the people listening decide, because we haven't come up with a word for it yet, but
Yeah,
I think we had,
Degenerates.
yeah,
that could be.
it was really cool to meet everybody for the, I guess, the first it was unofficial, but yeah,
But they made it official.
It was great. It was great. Yeah, what happened?
So yeah, we had mentioned obviously in our Discord and on the pod, like, hey, this thing's coming up. I'm going to be recording the album, and when tickets went on sale, all of a sudden in our Discord, hey, I'm going to come, and I'm like, whoa, really? Like,
Same.
you're not even in the same state. And by the way, it's on a Wednesday, so to do this, not only is it huge for someone to come out that's out of town, but also midweek. Now you obviously have to take off work. You have to have a big scheduling to do rather than just, oh, it's the weekend, I have those days off anyway. It's huge. So we had a bunch of people start to buy tickets to go in our Discord. I mean, holy shit, just blown away by everybody's support of just even thinking that to themselves without even saying something out loud is insane. And just, it was so special. And I thought the show went well. There's a couple I'm going to be my own worst critic, but there's a couple things I was like, whatever. But
hey, it is what it is.
Right. Yeah. Fuck you. You almost had me. You almost had me go along with you on that. Where it's just like, no, it's not. But I want to thank people who flew, drove. Actually, we have a couple Hummy heads or seeds or whatever you guys make up the name. And then we'll call you whatever you want to be called, and we'll hit you until you come or whatever. But
Okay.
some people were actually in our hometown of Raleigh, North Carolina. But Chris and Jackie, and I'm gonna keep them first names too, just in case people don't, whatever,
Yeah.
last name, whatever. You had something to do, and now your boss caught you, whatever. Chris and Jackie, Justin, Austin, Dylan, Louie, Tony and Tiff, and Irish wristwatch. I was trying to think. He was a ghost. He came there, he bought tickets, supported, and then he left. But and then Tony and Tiff drove from Myrtle Beach and then drove back the same night. That was huge. And then everybody else flew in, drove from insane distances to hang out, and that was our core Discord, and we hung out. Was it that day and a little the day before if they came in Okie, and yeah, it was awesome. And then we got to hang out after the show, and that was just so cool meeting everybody, and we have such a cool community. So thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Incredible people.
Surreal and just wow, yeah, so cool to meet everybody like in person. What a cool week. And I think we will do it again sometime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we'll have to start to do an annual weekend of some sort.
Yeah, Mark, get another hour together as soon as you can.
You have 1 year from now to get another hour together.
I will say there is this daunting task of like, oh, I've just been working half a decade to put an hour together when I started, and then now it's all like, of course, if someone says, hey, can you headline this show, headline 45 minutes an hour, I'll probably try to do. I can't just go in with a whole new idea and be like, okay, well, thanks for coming, we'll never have you again because that was terrible, with all your new ideas all at the same time. I'm not in a position like most comics where, oh, well, they have 3 months, that's their full-time job, and they write that hour, and then they go try to do it at all these other places. I will have to, even if it's 20 minutes somewhere, I'll have to do, okay, 25% of this is new that I can work on, depending how long I have on stage. So, and you got to slowly work that and build that. But I will say that it should come soon, a lot sooner, given the fact that the first couple of years you're just trying to hold a microphone without shaking and trying to figure out how to be funny and how to look people in the eye. So there's doing it after all that, hopefully it'll come a little quicker. And I'm giving myself a goal of a 3 year. 3 years. Most comics will do 1 to 2. So I'm gonna say 2 to 3. That's 3 is the max. So for sure.
For the next hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we heard it, and so shall it be.
That's right.
3 years from now or less.
Yeah.
Could I say the performance that night was gooder than I thought? I mean, I thought, oh God, so many people here, that's going to distract you. But no, everything went smooth. Everything was timed well. You nailed things. People were laughing. Like, it went great, I thought. Like,
yeah,
it went way better than I thought it could have gone. So, yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it was great. I think you nailed it.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming and also being a part of that. And I thanked all those people, and obviously my wife is huge for the support and active role she plays on literally shoving me out the door. Wanting to quit a couple times, and her just being like, give it time. You gotta, people, this happens to everybody, whatever, and keep pushing me. Support has been unbelievable, but you guys too, man. I mean, just like doing this and being silly, and it's huge. So thank you guys.
Okay. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay.
How much you think it's maybe like a 50-50 split? Dana wants to motivate and encourage you. The other 50, she just wants you to fuck out of the house for a little while.
I think most of it's starting to be get the fuck out of the house type of thing. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I thought it went well too. And I think talking with the guy, Jeremy, who recorded it for Helium Records, he said, I think we're just gonna use what you did. We're not gonna edit anything. He was like,
Hey,
he gave me a big thumbs up, which felt really good because he does these recordings all the time. I know that obviously for editing purposes, maybe they have to do it again or cut certain jokes from another show or whatever. And he was like, dude, just tell me what you want the tracks to be called, and we'll just call it a day. And so,
Wow.
yeah,
That is precise and efficient for the guy that records this to say, geez, I don't think we need to edit at all.
that
Right,
or he's
just-
lazy.
Maybe.
He might just be like,
Maybe.
it's fine, right? I mean,
close enough.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. Good news.
And
yeah.
friend of the podcast, JD, was there. He opened for you.
Yeah.
Did an amazing job. It was nice to see him out in public.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Right. Yep. He's been on here a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I was worried a little bit because I was like, a lot of people I knew, and it's so this is such a comic thing, but like there was a couple that got sat right in front of the stage, like as the show started, as I got on stage, so they were super late. But I thought that a lot of people were laughing. It was going really well. I actually didn't do everything I had planned. That's how well it was going. So I had timed it, and I was like, I probably didn't do. So I have some jokes already in reserve for the next hour that I'm like, oh, I didn't, timing wise, I was looking up at this clock, and I was like, oh, right now I should be at 30 minutes, but where I'm at 37. So I'm like, okay, well, depending how the rest of the show goes, maybe I cut something. So while I'm on stage, I'm like, all right, maybe I cut this, maybe I cut that as I'm talking, But this is such a comic thing. Like it was going well, and I knew there was a bunch of people that did know me there. Obviously, families, shit, man. I mean, so many people came out. People from I went to elementary school with, people I went to high school with, people I went to college with. People I hadn't seen in forever, people from old jobs, people from, new friends, old friends, just all these people were like, I was like, dude, the fact you guys are all in the same room is just fucking wild. Like,
what pressure. God, could you imagine, what if you shat yourself in front of the entire history of people you knew?
Well, just funny you should say that. When we were all having barbecue with the Discord, I mentioned that to Jeff. I was like, I'm gonna shit myself on stage tonight. But there's this couple right up front that I didn't know, and who obviously don't know me at all, and they were laughing a lot, and I was like, that to me was like super important. I didn't want this to be some kind of teed up thing where it's like, oh, they're laughing, so they're your friends or whatever. I was looking at people who I didn't know for approval.
Okay.
Do you like me, strangers?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. It's the same thing where you might be on stage and literally it's the best set of your life, but one guy's in the front row and he's got his arms crossed and he's just kind of looking up at you, like not smiling. And you're like, dude, what is your fucking problem? Where it's like, everyone's enjoying it. Why does it matter? But for some reason you're in your head and you're like, but why not him? Like, it looks like he knows me. Like we ran into each other and he's waiting till I finish and he's going to fucking kill me. So,
okay.
But yeah, I was, I wasn't out there a whole lot, but but yeah, I was in the back. I'm like, oh fuck, man. I knew it was going to be good with the first couple of punchlines. That I could tell. I was like, okay, this might go well. But also at the same time, I've never done that long on stage. I did 54 minutes, and it was and you have to keep that momentum going. I was like, I've never kept that momentum going for that long. So there's a bunch of like questions while I'm up there trying to do good. You know what I mean? So
I think that's
is this true? What just happened? Like Austin just said in chat, he was at the urinal peeing right before the show, and he feels a presence behind him. He turns around, and you're staring at him.
yeah, I saw Austin.
Okay,
because I wanted to go take a piss.
Is this something you do, or was this something to help you feel like you're more in control? Or
no, I pissed. I pissed literally 5 minutes before the show started, and then I pissed 5 minutes before I went on stage, which is only between. It's like 20 minutes between, but you're like, dude, I might piss myself up there.
Okay, the nerves made more piss come out?
Yeah, I wasn't. Mm-hmm. I don't get nervous typically, but I mean, obviously, there's so much. Look, I'll go ahead and say this: when you have people fly to come see this, now it's like you better fucking bring your fucking shit up there. You know, that's that. Yeah. I've never had that type of I flew in for this shit type of pressure.
Got a hotel.
Yeah. I had to get a sitter for my kid. You know, I mean, it was like
people so there had to get sitters for their kids. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, like I've said this before, but even on a local level, it's huge for someone to take the time, organize something to come out, and then now your state's away, and that I think I was more nervous. I was more nervous for the people in Discord. It was me, where I was like, this is for them. This has got to be for them now. So, but yeah, it was fun, man. It was a good night, I think. And yeah, it's daunting writing a new hour and literally having. I did a show the next night, and I was like, oh, I got these new ideas, and I went up there, and they were like, yeah, no. Not here. And I was like, this is going to take a lot longer than I thought.
Trying new stuff. Okay.
Yeah. But you know what's interesting, and I'll shut up after this, but what's interesting is I think I'm developing more of a honed in writing process for like actually writing on stage, because I've never been in the mode of like not trying to write new jokes, and I'm always thinking of new things, and I always want to try those things. But for the last 3 since the album, I was like, I'm not focusing on writing anything new. I'm not doing anything new. And then so I would go and do these shows and then play with it on stage. There was a couple of lines in there, that recording that I had never done before, where I was like tags of jokes that I was like, I've never said that. And it literally just came to me right now. That I did. So it was like rolling the dice a lot and just taking chances.
That's crazy. Sure. And I think, some of that's material you've been, like you said, you've been working on for 5 years.
Yeah. Some of it is, there's a couple jokes in there where it's just like, I only had one punchline on this idea when I was 4 months in, and then it's grown and grown and grown and grown. You give it time and you think of new stuff, but yeah.
Wow. Incredibly exciting.
Yes. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I think one of the things that isn't talked about a lot, maybe that I don't hear talked about a lot with stand-up comedy, like that it's hearing you talk about makes me think about now, is like the major skill that you develop and grow is the on-stage live editing of yourself, and like that time management and adapting to the room, all on your feet while in character delivering a performance. Like that's some mental plate spinning. Like it's crazy to think like all that's going on while you're still up there, so looking like you're just, telling jokes or, like whatever you're trying to portray or
that's right. Yeah. He's looking at a clock and one of his brains is talking to the other brain. Oh, he should be 7 minutes behind now. What do you think?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I do think I wasn't as animated at first as I normally am, or at least like relaxed, because you're like just at first you're just like, please let this fucking work. So, but as everyone got into it, it definitely got more relaxed. I was like, all right, we're all right, we're okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about it now. So,
yeah, your brain is at the switchboard smoking a cigarette. Like, okay, they're getting it. They're laughing. That's good. That's good. I'll keep going.
I'm gonna go on break. No, I need you. Oh shit, yeah.
Right.
I think it was the white Christmas joke. It was earlier on in the set, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot Mark has some cum jokes. My mom's right behind me.
But I don't, here's the thing, like, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but like 90% of my stuff is clean. I don't say any curse words. I don't talk about anything dirty.
Okay.
There might be something edgy in there, but it's not like vulgar or curse words. So
But how do you determine, like, because, yeah, you have one joke about cum covering a town.
Which is mom's favorite joke, by the way. She confirmed that. So
when she's in the joke.
She is in the joke. Yeah.
There were people in the audience that knew our parents. That they do not cuss. They don't say any bad words at all in their lives.
My dad invited everyone from church. It's like, good move, Dad. Good move.
So, okay. Oh. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna get, like, as soon as I started, like, I like closed with a bunch of with some sex jokes, obviously, because I'm like, all right, you guys got, it's all been pretty clean until like these last 5 minutes. So if I gave you that, you guys can come with me on this for just 5 minutes. I just need you for 5 minutes.
Okay.
And I feel like once you build up some sort of trust, it's easier to talk about that. Like, for instance, a lot of people think, at least for me personally, I've talked to other comics, they're like, man, I don't know how you do clean stuff. Like, I have zero clean stuff.
That's
like,
very hard to do. Yeah.
See, for me, I think it's harder to do sex stuff because it's gross. It can make people uncomfortable. Like, if I'm talking about, like,
and don't be too gross. This is a podcast.
No, I'm not. But if I'm talking about my kids or anything, or like animals or whatever, people are like, okay, this is a general idea. Okay, that's funny, whatever. But if I am talking about something more vulgar, people can get uncomfortable, in my opinion. So to me, I think it's kind of harder to write dirty. But that's me.
Okay.
So
I can see it. Yeah, it would. I think both would be a challenge in their own different ways.
Yeah.
I got two, not to change the subject, but I got this weekend while everyone was here. I got two. I thought you were going to be shorter in person. They're like, I've only seen you on the little screen on my phone, so I thought you would be smaller. Like, well, sorry.
That's right.
Sorry.
Yeah. You're a tall man. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's funny to say, I thought you'd be smaller, not shorter.
Right.
like, I thought you were going to be small, not shorter than you are. But yeah, you're a tall glass of water.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was nice that people were thinking about my height, I guess, when I'm not around. It's nice.
Oh God. Okay.
Well, I also think that you are. No one's expecting someone to be, I guess, really tall when you see him on screen or whatever, because they're for whatever reasons. But I don't know. Do you want to say? I don't know how private you're.
An asshole?
But you're an asshole. So yeah. No.
Well, like Dikembe, like the really tall guys, like the big bat, like you can look at them, like their proportions are all weird. Like,
yeah, no,
I don't mean weird in a bad way, but like you can tell that they're hugely tall.
No, they're
Yeah.
carrying around a backpack and it looks like a wallet on their back. Yeah,
Right.
You can tell.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, so you're claiming to be proportionally tall.
No. Let's not put words in my hole. That's
Okay.
Can we talk about Louis real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just how mind blowing that was. That Louis came up to us after the show, to Steven and I. I think that was the first time like somebody. Obviously, we met the people from Discord. Like we knew they were coming, but to have another person be like, "Oh yeah, I listen to your podcast. I'm a very big fan." It was very extremely surreal and rewarding. Like he started listening when he lived in the UK, moved to California, went to the same place that Steven
was in the
lived,
same city, oddly enough.
You know,
wow.
Kind of a random California town, not one of the major places.
No, not at all.
And now lives here.
That is super weird. That's right.
But yeah, I mean, everybody. It was great to meet everybody and see everybody. But thank you very much, Louis, for coming up and saying hello. It does really mean a lot, and it's very, very special every time. Anytime anybody says anything, it's very nice to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And I get it. I'm an awkward motherfucker on the internet and in real life. So, that's very brave. Very brave to approach someone that looks like this and say anything to them. Other than get out of my way or the fuck are you doing here?
I'm used to those.
Yeah. That I understand.
Okay. Wow. Well, here's to that show and to next time.
Yeah.
Do it. We'll do it again. Thanks, guys.
You think there's any way we could get like a company or like somebody to pay for us to go to the UK to do this next time?
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, let's put that out in the universe. Let's let everybody on the podcast help us start coming up with some ideas.
Yeah, UK guys. We will come out there. Maybe we'll go out there. We'll do a live pod. They got a lot of stand up out there. We'll do some stand up.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You guys cultivate a 5 to 10 minute set, and we can do a podcast one night and then stand up another night. It doesn't have to be anything huge. It can be in a smaller, not like theater box type thing. It doesn't have to be like a club, as long as there's an area where people are listening and knowing what's happening. We could not like go to you can do stand up in a bar, but you can't do a podcast in a bar because everyone else is having their own podcast.
That's right.
Over a couple of drinks. So
it's true.
And excuse me, not bar, a pub.
Public house, yes.
Pub.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Maybe is the Globe? Can we rent a place at the Globe Theater?
Jeez.
I don't even know that reference. So
that's I write Shakespeare in that. I mean,
okay. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. To be on that stage, geez, I feel like, oh boy, what would that say about the world? There once was a great writer here. And now,
And now any dickhead can get on.
All right.
So yeah, let's everybody try and figure out a way to get us over to the UK on someone else's dime, and if we can do that, we'll see you all next year in the UK.
We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do a podcast one day, stand up one day, and then our travels will be sponsored by some fucking thing. So
That's true. Yeah, I'll show up in a robe and have a skull in my hand.
oh, and
as
we can
sit
do.
down into the...
Oh, you can do Hamlet.
There you go.
Hamlet.
Okay. All right.
Oh man. Yeah. And then we can do our culture shock comics.
Oh,
Season
jeez.
2. All
Season
of us
2.
we'll go around and see the sites, and we'll put a video out.
Okay. Let it be known.
It is declared.
All right.
Well, guys, what do you feel like doing? We've
That was a last week, this week segment.
Oh, real quick.
Nefarious. Sorry.
Maybe we give it another week. Maybe we can give it another week, and we can do some maybe like 1 or 2 voicemails now. Unless you want me to talk about what happened with Karen.
No. Talk about it now. That's timely. I forgot about. I'm sorry. I completely slipped my head.
Great.
No.
Wow.
I didn't know if we want to put that in a different episode, like next week. What I'll be out.
No,
next week.
That shit's happening right now. It's
Yeah, might as well. What happened?
Okay. So here's what happened.
One second before we.
Yeah.
Nefarious. It's too good to pass up. He said McJeff.
McJeff. Okay, good.
That's a yeah. Sorry. Okay, on with the Karen.
That's great. All right.
So, let's see. Hold on. I just want to fact check something real quick. Okay. So,
note to editing Jeff. That was a burp that Mark did somehow. So leave it in, I guess.
Let's leave it in. I want these people to know me. So
these people.
Oh boy. You know, the hum heads or the seeds. I say you guys come up with it. Damn it.
Okay. All right.
So not everyone. Some of you might know that I did a spoof trailer. It's supposed to be funny. I called it. This is 7 months ago. I called it Karen. It was a mock horror trailer that was supposed to be funny. And when I put it together, I was like, "There's definitely funny things, but you got to know that it's like a mock skit type of thing." Which all the stuff on my channel is skits, and hopefully start putting some stand up on there. Anyway, so again, that's 7 months ago. I did it around October because I was like, "Oh, that'll be a spooky type of thing." So it was all timely.
Classically scariest time of the year.
Classically, yeah. That yeah. I was trying to think of another maybe December if you forgot to go shopping and it's Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Or if you have certain in-laws. Yes, understood. Okay.
Right. So I make this thing and it gets okay. I mean it's my most popular video on my channel, but that doesn't say anything. It's just people have shown it around, whatever. It didn't do much, but I just wanted to. It got a couple thousand views, whatever. And so a couple days ago, I'm starting to get a lot of comments on my YouTube. Oh, I can't believe this is a movie. I can't believe this is 2021. And other people will be like, this is clearly the better trailer. And I'm like, dude, what is going on? So I look at some of the comments and people are like, SOG sent me. This is the better trailer. I can't believe BET ripped you off. And I was like, what is happening? So 5 or 6 days ago, I guess BET came out with a trailer, and then it was called Karen. And I guess people are searching for that Karen movie and also finding mine. And so people aren't using context clues again. They're just saying, oh, this must be a trailer. So they're looking at both, and it's getting some traction. Now there's the YouTube channel, Some Ordinary Gamers, had plugged me and noticed that it was supposed to be that he said it was better, but also it's a mock trailer. He clearly saw the writing on the wall. He goes, this is a mock trailer, but this happened 7 months ago. So I got people coming in. They're like, SOG sent me, whatever. BET owes you money, this and that. Like, you should sue BET. They totally stole your idea. And I was like, I mean, I wasn't going to make it a movie, but if I can sue somebody, then I was going to make it a movie.
Well, now it's on the podcast, so now
you can
it's
take
public
that
information that you were not.
No, I even said in the comments, like, dude, this is a joke. I'm just with some people that were like serious. I'm like, this is clearly a joke. This is not. Look at the other videos. I didn't do a bunch of skits and then one that was like, but for real.
Yeah.
And then they were saying you should sue BET because they took your idea. And I don't want to do that because that is the most Karen move of all time.
It's very meta.
As a white guy, I'm not going to sue BET and complain about what they're doing. They just made an actual movie. And I will say that their trailer is dog shit. It is bad.
Really?
It is not a good trailer.
But is it for an actual movie though?
It's a movie's real. Movie's real and it's coming out. Yeah.
Is it a horror movie?
It's a horror movie. Yeah.
So it's just like the idea you had.
It's just like the idea.
You had the idea first.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So they Carlos Mencia'd you.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Very well
okay.
thinking.
We got to figure out who were the producers on this movie.
Allegedly.
Draw connections.
Allegedly.
You know,
someone
could one of them have seen your stuff? Who knows?
Doubtful, very doubtful. But someone did comment. They go, watches this trailer, and then below that it said BET. Write that down. Clearly, just write that down. Write it down. But yeah, it's funny, the fact that someone actually made it.
Yeah, so there really is no controversy. You had a joke trailer.
I had a joke trailer.
And it's funny that people found it because of this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Funny stuff. All right, dude. You got good ideas. We gotta put it out there in the universe first. You know.
Yeah. Well, I
did.
Know
what this...
Yeah,
Mark, you really got to try and start
over.
getting stuff.
Yeah.
I think you guys know what we have to do now, right?
Make a second trailer?
No, when the Karen movie comes out, we got to watch it and do a watch along thing like we did for Bird Box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Sounds
right.
good to me.
Let's do that.
Man, we've got there. Somebody suggested another movie for us to do that, and I haven't even looked it up at all, but just based on what they have said about it, I think we have to do it. It sounds batshit bonkers insane.
Okay, what is this?
I'll wait till we get to the voicemail at some point whenever we do.
Okay.
A little teaser, a little tickler.
All right. Prepare to be tickled. Okay.
Well,
I have one more thing, and I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I have
no.
one more thing.
Oh my God! It's
I
the Mark
know.
episode, everybody.
No, this is give me just a second because I want to find his name. And he left a here we go. I don't know if this person wants to remain anonymous, but it was a good message. This is a message from Austin, who messaged us on our Instagram. And he said, "Hello, I was just listening to the locals only episode of the pod, and y'all were talking about the cat cafe and wondering if people go to orphanages and to just hang out with the kids in the same way." Let me pause you right there. Obviously, everything we say on here is a joke. We're just kidding around. There's no malintent or, there's nothing vicious about what we're trying to do. And he goes, if you wonder if kids in the same way, he said, the answer is actually yes. I grew up in a children's home, which was basically a community of foster homes. And we had different people socialize with the kids. We would have families, church groups, summer camps, and all kinds of people. Sometimes they would even bond with the kid and adopt them. It did feel a little like we were in a zoo, though. Thanks for all the laughs. Have a cummy shitmas. But
well, my Christmas card is taken care of for next year.
So thank you, Austin. And I do really appreciate that message, because obviously it was a joke, and like, oh, is that a thing? That would be weird. But it is a thing, and that's really cool. So
yeah.
Wow. Thanks for clearing that up, Austin. Jeez.
And a cummy shitmas to you. I think we have our new shirt.
Wow. Okay, we learned something there. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's a perspective or point of view that I've ever heard from or of before.
Right.
I hope more people want to, whenever they have a unique perspective, want to call us and let us know about it.
Yeah.
We like to learn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fucking love it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. We make up something and it turns out to be real. Let us know.
Yeah.
For sure. Jeez.
And if we make up something and you want it to be real, let us know too.
Yeah, we're not going to fact check anything.
Someone's going to call in and be like, there actually is in this other country. They celebrate Cummy Shitmas on the day before Christmas. For those people that can't make it to the real Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to think of something with like Krampus or St. Nicholas with like common shit related, but sorry. The moment's passed.
Yeah.
St. Nicholas, who knows?
What's Krampus? Krampus is the guy that... Is there a legend with that guy?
I think he's like a Scandinavian or like spooky Santa.
Okay.
I think he eats kids. I think he's more than spooky. I think he comes in and he
okay, right track.
Eats children. Yeah.
Okay.
That was basically it started as some drunk uncle was like, just go in your bed or else someone's gonna eat you. And then word got out, and then and that drunk uncle didn't know what he said. He couldn't remember, so he's like, that's a thing. So no one fact checked it, but I believe that's how it started. Actually, that's how it started.
That is.
Someone fact checked.
Okay. I think there's an Adam Scott documentary about it. If you're looking for more information.
Oh, okay.
Check that out.
Okay, great.
Well, guys, should we just have an... Sorry, I had the notifications on. That scared the shit out of me. Somebody just subscribed on the YouTube channel. We'll cut that out.
Okay.
Should we just have an us episode? I know we read a message from somebody, so it's not really just us, but...
Yeah, no science this time. I think this was the major event episode, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Big ups to science for being cool for a week and not doing anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what? Here, let me.
No. I mean,
I'll drizzle some science on you if you want.
Yeah. Do that.
Just look, this thing I saw, it was cool on Science News. It says a proposed quantum compass for songbirds just got more plausible. I think what's happening in these birds is they're like they've got this weird protein in their eyes where they can actually see magnetic fields. I think that's how they determine which way to fly. Isn't that weird?
They can see waves.
I believe so. The way that they receive light, they can see. They've got magnetic sensitive vision, I think, and they can tell. They're like more aware of which way is north or south. I think it happens in. Hang on a second. At the bottom it says laboratory tests with chickens and pigeons have also shown that those birds can sense magnetic fields.
Dang.
Huh.
that's weird.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And there's your drizzle of science.
Okay.
Isn't that weird? So it's like, yeah, how do they know fly south for the winter? Maybe it's because they can see south, like, oh, there it is.
Are their eyes magnetized too? So maybe they don't even know which way is south. Their eyes just fucking go south because of the magnets.
I don't know. I think they can see it, so they know. Like they've got more of a compass in their heads.
Guys, I don't want to do this.
What happened?
Eyes.
What happened?
You're talking about the chickens, testing on the chickens, and just a little taste of science. Is this our science cock tease? I'm sorry. I didn't want to do that.
Jeez. Okay.
God.
Good.
You think someone's above something.
I'm not. I'm below everything.
All right. There's your little cock tease of science then.
Well, I believe that's it for us this week. But guys, where can everybody find us? What should everybody do other than have a great week?
Yeah, have a great week. HVRcomedy.com will point you in the right direction to all the things
go check it.
You need to know.
3 channels now. We have our VR channel, our live channel, and our podcast channel.
Yes.
Check all those out. You can find them all on our main YouTube channel. Then we've got the Twitch channel. Stream over there.
Busy Fox. Yeah.
Then podcast on leave us I guess it helps if people rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. That juices up the old algorithm.
Okay. Good to know.
We've got the Patreon and the Discord. You can come join the Discord, either join the Patreon or the subscribe on Twitch. Come hang out. Come get the deets, and then you can do fun stuff like fly across the country and watch Mark perform stand-up. That's how that happens.
And hang with us
again.
Hang with us, and we'll do a weekend. We'll start doing a weekend. I think a weekend's fair.
Yeah. I feel bad for it just being like one night, but
and we'll travel. We'll all pick a destination. Yeah, that would be interesting.
Okay. Yeah. We'll throw a dart on the map. Yeah.
Didn't Sublime, was it Sublime or 311? Don't they have like a cruise that they do? Like, maybe we can just like plan our stuff. Tag on to their cruise.
Okay.
Yeah.
This event will cost us several $100,000.
No. I'm saying they're already going to do it. We just tell people our meetup is going to be during the Sublime cruise.
Sublime, and oh god, they happen to be on our same cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, we don't want to rent out a cruise ship for 17 people.
No.
Everyone's got their own floor.
That's right. Oh.
So yeah, check us out on all those places. And thank you, everybody,
Thank you guys.
Mhm.
for all this. We'll see you all next week. Kiss.
Do you want to
I
end
don't-
it with that sound?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kisses.
What are you listening to? Oh, it's HVRC. They do this weird thing. I don't know.
They do kissing ASMR at the end of all their podcasts. It's very weird. Sensual, but weird.
Mm.
Goodbye.
See ya.
See you guys.